Hello! It is a miserable day outside today. It's a Sunday and I've managed to escape, but I don't know where I'm going. I'm in North Vancouver. I could either go to Cypress, Seymour, Cleveland Dam, Lynn Valley, somewhere else I don't know. But what I do want to do is take some amazing landscape photos, and I want to show you the 3 best places in North Vancouver where you can do that. Let's go.
Tomorrow, periods of rain and a high of 9. It's 7 at the airport, 5 in the valley, downtown Vancouver, cloudy and 5 degrees.
There you go, that was the weather forecast. Okay, so I've just got up to Seymour Mountain, which took about half an hour to go from my place. It's a mixture of snow and a lot of rain. Surprisingly, not that many people up here. This is the group camping site. Though I think I've got to walk into the woods a bit to actually find it. I'm hoping to find a cool cabin or something I can take a picture of. There's, like, normally on a clear day you can see down to the city and it's gorgeous, absolutely beautiful panoramic view from up on Cypress, but today it's foggy. I drove through huge patches of fog and cloud and awful stuff. So I'm just getting ready. I think I'll leave my glasses here because they will get wet immediately. Got my very snazzy Alaska hat, the people who make excellent de-icer, which I'm very thankful for. My waterproof coat. It's very important to layer up because if you get too hot you can always take a layer off. If you're too cold you can put a layer on. I don't know what my point is, but either way it's wet outside. I'm sure the lens is going to get absolutely destroyed. Did I bring a lens hood? No. Of course not. Why would I have? Brilliant. Okay, well, let's go and get wet. Okay, so I came out here on the off chance that it was going to be an amazing spot for taking pictures. It turns out that just behind me is loads of people going sledding. So it's an incredible spot. That's the group campsite on Seymour Mountain. Really, really good, nice and quiet off the way for sledding. So if you don't have a ski pass or anything like that, you can come up here and you can have a great time. For picturesque pictures, not that great. I could try going up to the top, but I think you have to have a ski pass for the day, which I don't have. So I'm going to call that a bit of a loss, but what can you do? I'm going to try and take a few cool, snowy, close-up pictures of trees and stuff, and then maybe hit up another mountain. We'll see. Okay, so I think I was a bit too hasty when I first got here and I went to the sleddy bit with all the kids. I thought, it's not that good, but I found the path went a lot further and it's actually really beautiful. Just noticed my hair, my hat, whatever. So there's almost nobody here. I can hear a few kids in the distance, but like, let's go for a little walk up here. There is a path. This isn't the backcountry, so I'm not, breaking any rules or being silly because there's an avalanche warning here in North Vancouver, but let's go and have a look and see what's that way. Interesting thing, to me at least, about trees is that they're connected oftentimes by their roots. And so in natural forests, they're not a bunch of individual trees. Whoa, this is narrow path. The trees aren't individual, they're all connected by their root systems. And so you can have one living organism that spans miles and miles and miles. I think the largest one is somewhere in the Amazon rainforest, but that being said, if a tree falls and it's still connected, what it will do, the rest of the community of trees, if you like, the rest of the organism will send it sugar, basically, through the roots to keep it alive. What's good for the tree is good for the forest. Either way, they do it because they're smart. And so that's why you see, if you see a fallen over tree, you'll see new saplings grow. Wow! This is cool. Hold on a second. Now look at this. This is some kind of amazing barn. Or huge, what does this say? Camp Luther Chalet. Wow, this is incredible. It's very slushy. Wow, I did not expect to see that. That's huge. And there is what I think is some kind of bathroom, but beautifully made. I'm going to see if I can. There's a sled there. I wonder if I can get round this way safely without falling to my demise. Wow. This is amazing. Whee! Whoa! Okay, slippery. Wow. Huh. Okay, well, the boots test continued. The left one is soaked. It thoroughly went down into the water, and now I have a wet sock. So, water resistant? Yes. Waterproof? No. Right then, okay. So, ooh, that's a bad look. Oh, feels good. Just leave it like that. So, that was cool, actually. I wasn't expecting too much, like I didn't know what to expect, to be honest. When I went out, and I thought there would be a cool cabin to look at, and that was kind of it. Discovered that it's an amazing place for going sledding, where you don't have to go all the way up the hill behind me, up the mountain rather, to go proper skiing, if you just want to take the kids out for something to do. Loads of people with dogs. Dog people are better people than normal. I love dogs. And it's turned from rain to proper snow. So I'm going to head back down the mountain, because though I have winter tyres, this car's not amazing in this kind of weather, or going up hills, or downhill. So I think I'm going to go to Kate's Beach, because that's a really cool place with wide vistas of, I think you can see Vancouver, and there's normally some cargo ships, and the snow's coming in, so I'm going to go there now, because otherwise I'm going to be stuck in the snow. So, shoot 'em again. See you in a bit. So I just got back in from a very rainy Kate's Park. Phew, the lens is all fogged up. It's got rain on it, so I apologise for the dots. Probably about there. It's beautiful. So it's kind of a miserable day, but that kind of adds to it. And there was a single lone guy fishing for crab down at the end of the pier. It's completely alone, having a beer or whatever, and it made for quite an interesting shot, and I'll show you now. So you see the guy, he's just down there, he's completely alone. There's a trawler, I think, coming behind him, and on a rainy, quiet Sunday, the last day of January, it's very peaceful. He's just doing his thing. He's not bothering anyone. For the most part, he's completely alone. It looks like he's in the middle of the ocean, middle of the water, and it's just very peaceful. I didn't actually aim to only shoot two places today. I aimed to actually visit 3 places today, but the time to get all the way up to Mount Seymour and back and down here took way longer than I thought. So it's going to be the top 2, but I've also written a list in the comments below, in the caption, where other places I've been where you can take really, really nice scenic shots that aren't that busy, usually. I mean, if you go on a Saturday, they probably are, but they're really nice places where you can take your camera, your phone, or you can just go for a walk and just use your eyes, where you can see just stunning scenery. Obviously, the weather is very dependent, obviously the weather changes the image you're going to get. So if it's a very rainy and dull day, you're going to get lots of cloud and grey. If it's a beautiful summer's day where it's clear and crisp, you can see for miles. You can see mountains, you can see Mount Baker in Washington if you're facing south, or you can see out to the sea, see the ships coming in. Stunning. Loads of places to visit in North Vancouver. I'm going to go home via the coffee shop because I need to warm up because it's very, very cold. It's what, 5 degrees I think, Fahrenheit? No, Celsius, sorry. And I'm cold and I'm a bit wet. My sock's still a bit damp from earlier, but you know, what can you do? So thanks very much for joining me on my Sunday afternoon, and I hope that you have a lovely weekend and you fill up your nature buckets and go out and shoot loads of pictures, and then tag me, James RCS, on Instagram with the pictures because I want to see them. I love them. Thanks very much and talk soon. Thanks.